You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
I like that though.
That's
How can you be rusty? And now let's talk easy. You know, I watched your career. I watched you take these dangerous battles. You know, like with dudes, like you say, they at their peak. I want them.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take them now because they at the peak now.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I want to make sure I mention slick talk. The talk is different. So there really is a difference between what you do and what he do, and both of y'all talk that shit.
Yeah. What I'm gonna say this, right? Because I think Eazy is dope. You know what I'm saying? I think he worked hard and put on some great performances to make me have to take him. Like now, I gotta take him like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's just what it is. I think with the fans though, and with like supporters, they easily distracted or amused, or they fall for stuff easy. Like somebody could just go on stage and say, "I'm real, I'll shoot a nigga," and they just believe it. They don't know nothing about the nigga background, none. They'll just believe it if they like him. So me saying that is saying, Eazy went up there and said, and this is not discrediting him, because I think he dope, but he went up there and said, I talk different, and they just believed him. When he don't talk no different than Rex when Rex was in his prime. He don't talk no different than T-Top when T-Top was cooking, and even now. He don't talk no different than Calico. Yeah, they got different material and they say it in different ways, but the talk is the same. The type of stuff they talk about is the same. I just don't understand how somebody can say that and people just believe it. And it's like, all right, you know, with me, I just sit back and be like, okay, and that's pretty much it. But like I said, I think he dope. I don't want to take nothing from him. I think he got busy in all his battles. You know what I'm saying? I like his confidence. You know what I'm saying? I like all that, but it's really nothing no different. It's dope. I like it. You know what I'm saying? Like I like it. You know what I'm saying? Because I like that type of talk. But it ain't nothing no different. You know, it ain't nothing that I haven't seen. I've been up there. It ain't nothing different that we haven't seen.
I know this is a dumbass question, but is there anybody that talk like you?
No, and that's and I'm saying that because it's Gage kind of talk like me a little. Gage could go into that.
That's why that was a good battle.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And see, I'm not a person that's fake. Like Gage got that ability to go into that. Because and
you
I
ain't
can say I
really
talk
met the plug unless she ride up on a camel or a horse, whatever he said.
Yeah, so that's that slick talk. That's the type of everybody can't talk like that. You had to really kind of live through shit to understand. Like when I talk, I'm talking from everything. I done did it, I done done it, I done went through everything. So I'm talking from that. You know, like Ice is kind of close. He could tap. Ice kind of got his own shit. He got more of an OG. Son of you type shit, you know what I'm saying? But he could, you know, he kind of close to tapping. He could tap into that because sometimes he do, you know what I'm saying? But as far as like somebody talking like me or doing what I do, nah. It's not nobody in battle rap that talk like me or do what I do. And then, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't like me, you don't like me. But you got to give me that. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, because that's another thing that Surf and Eazy was talking about as far as the talk. Actually, Surf mentioned in the interview that you battled Geechee.
Are we cool with Surf mentioning? I thought it was an Eazy battle, Eazy interview or Surf interview?
It was Eazy and Surf, and then Eazy dropped off, and then
let Surf just talk.
Right. So I'm sorry. It's like it's still. I guess you could say it's not. I didn't. What's the word? I didn't retain it. You know who was saying what. It was just the conversation that I was listening to. So. But that's why I said Eazy and Surf. So, but it was more or less talking about, you made me lose my
Yeah,
So-
because I need to know who said it so I could come directly at.
Well, forget who said it. It was a good question, right?
Okay, what's
So
the
I
question?
think it was a good question, and it was okay. You when you battle Geechee,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like the shit you was talking to Geechee about, you know, that's the newer shit we starting to hear from you because of your transition from the streets to your entrepreneurial.
No, it's
shit.
not.
No, okay,
No, that's the material that was best suited for Geechee.
okay. All right.
The problem with people, I
Right.
just don't get.
Okay.
I be so. You know what's crazy? I sit there and I don't say nothing for different reasons. That was just the best material suited for Geechee because I can go into that. None of them niggas could go into that. I could tell you how I made 250 off of out of battle rap off a company or whatever I'm doing outside of battle rap. I can tell you that. I can tell you how I went from doing it, how I lost this much money, then I could tell you all that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I could tell you how I learned how important credit was. I could tell you the feeling I felt when I got Platinum American Express because I never knew what that would ever feel like. That's one of the biggest accomplishments I ever got because
I
it's
don't
hard
even
to
have
get.
one of
It's
those.
hard to get that. It's hard to get that card.
Can I borrow yours?
I got it. Yeah, you could.
My man.
By the way, the platinum, I got a platinum and a gold. By the way, those don't got no spinning limit. Those don't got no spin. That's right under the black card. So what I'm saying is, it was shit I wanted to accomplish in the streets when I was in the streets, and then when you get out of it and you took the streets to where you could take it to, and then you able to get, because a lot of people, I know niggas that was getting way more money than me in the streets, but they stayed there. They locked up right now, you know what I'm saying, free them. Some is dead, rest in peace. But they wasn't able to get over the hump and do the same thing legally. So, you damn real, I'm gonna talk about that shit because I could go into both. I could go into both. How do you want? I could give it to you, whatever you want to talk about. I'm still out here. I still could go over here, you know what I'm saying? I'm still doing the same shit. I'm sorry, I'm selling pounds legally now. What you want from me? What's your man? Yeah, but that's it though.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.